Well, hello everyone, welcome to Sanctuary Sundays. It's me, Solid. Good to have you back here. This time around we have actually a blue sanctuary. We're actually gonna get right away on it. Primarily because honestly, it's pretty simple. I mean, nothing else to it. I did actually, by the way. So the Eminence chat. So Team Caravan actually posted a small clip, and I believe we're actually having another. I don't know if it's another Hololive collab. But I do believe we're actually getting a what do we call it? We are getting a VTuber collab soon, or at least something out of like a VTuber. They post like a small clip. Duplicate. Where's that? This is my green. This is my yellow party. Are we? I believe so. Yeah, it's the right party because this is a yellow sanctuary or a blue sanctuary, right? So gotta use blue for your yellow. But this time around should be pretty easy. Last week was actually like genuinely kind of miserable. I don't remember if we had white sanctuary or we had the blue sanctuary or well essentially the I think it would have been just the red sanctuary, I believe, so it was red or white. But yeah, last week was kind of tough to put it mildly. From what I remember, and I believe I have it on auto. It should be kind of clear. So I don't know how y'all are doing on summons, man, but man, the amount of just I'm gonna actually say bait. The amount of just yeah, honestly, yeah, no, we'll say it. The amount of bait they've been doing like for the past couple months has been kind of insane. Either you kind of commit to your new Shadowfest every month, assuming you have the 56k plus the 2,800 times 3, which is about like 64,000 ish. Yeah, it's a little bit miserable to put it mildly. And I think my word of the day has been, or my word, each improve trigger, so her owner can SP. I think that's pretty good. This one. Yeah, no, it's so the word of the day, right? Ow. It's been pretty bad. At least from oh, dude, why does it feel so dark? Actually, hold on. I don't think it's gonna come through the screen of your guys, but it definitely feels like it's darker than it should be. Brightness. Let's check that. Oh, it's maxed out. That's crazy. Oh, you know what it is? I've typically played on dark, so there definitely is a lot more contrast. But yeah, I had somebody like post a comment earlier. I might be making a video soon on it. But they asked about I don't know if I don't know if y'all know about this, but TLDR. They were asking me about the not the private. They were asking me about one of the private scenes on the Shadow Base, and honestly, I hadn't even taken a look at Shadow Base in a while. I just kind of log in, click on the button, and then move on. It's been like that for so long, and I haven't even thought about it. I'm like, you know what's up with the scenes, the essentially the like I call them private scenes, right? But it's essentially the little private rooms that they have, right? They have like different settings and stuff, but the biggest thing I don't know about them. It's like not necessarily how to proc them, but I'm not necessarily like a super completionist because I think a lot of that stuff is not necessarily like unimportant. It's something I barely check on. Like at this point, I probably should have done World Tree like to like rank 20 at least to maybe get some more gems. I think per week. Again, it's like a chance to get more gems, but it's been mildly rewarding to even just log into the world tree, right? Accuracy, critical, Ethereum tropes, that's kind of eh. Resist on short battle, resist over heal, SP discount run by 5%. Crit rate really doesn't really matter too much. Healing boost is probably better. Again, with the amount of crit rate boosting characters we have, it's kind of whatever. I don't know if in this one we had Olivia or which one character we had, but I know we had somebody. Trying to see. Have that. That's fine. Bolt. It doesn't usually. It's a little bit of the discount's a little bit higher than I expected, to be honest with you. Oh, then again, by the way, Gamma is just like ulting really fast too. Just because she herself is actually stealing the ult charge of everybody else. That's how the character works, right? But yeah, it's pretty good damage right there. 119. Not bad, pretty good. So I will be honest with you, I am kind of getting a little bit like tired of Sanctuary. I mean that's just how it is, man. So Sanctuary's like again, it's like a weekly thing you have to do. I'm more curious personally about another week of content I have, which is similar to this, where it's like difficult. That would be what do you call it? Fantasies of 1,000 Gateways from Wuthering Waves. That one has a bit of a again roguelike element where you upgrade your characters throughout the thing, and then you improve, and then you get like really fun stats. But that one you can like clear it pretty well, like first or second time, and it's a little bit more physically rewarding because again this just feels like a grind. You can skip through it, but it's also not quite as fun because I'm like, okay, I'm just clicking a button to click a button. I'm not entertained. I'm like, I want to see, is there something I could do? Maybe something I'm missing. Maybe I'll notice something. Okay, so we're not hitting certain things. This is bad. This is bad. I don't know why this week they had human rate ups. I think what this tells me is that the next Shadowfest might be a yellow human, which could be a bit of an iffy thing if they do that. Before start of battle, raises on accuracy by 5%, also raises crit rate by 5%, raises crit damage by 5%, this much. Since that's the only one that actually boosts, we're gonna grab that one. I am very confused why they did human rate up this week. I mean, I know there's decent yellow humans on the roster, but like there are some that are decent. I think yellow elves are probably more prevalent. Because I'm trying to think. Blue elves and blue Therian tropes are pretty decent, right? Generally. Even then, there's not that many options. I think red probably has had the most variety on what teams have good like characters. Red elf is pretty good. Red human is pretty great. I don't know about red Therian trope. I know Shadowfest Yukime is decent, but I don't know if there's enough red characters for Therian tropes. I think like the rarest thing to have is like a good human team. And again, it's a good thing that you can actually have like multiple copies of like certain characters. Demonic, there's only one character, Therian trope. I'm gonna grab this one. The only one that actually works with any of my characters. Kind of wild, but it is what it is. I have wanted to try that buff, but it's kind of eh. Yeah, let me check, right? Because let me go to my channel. Oh yeah, guys, I'm so happy. You're like, it's kind of insane, by the way. We're almost at 150 subs. Like, I am flabbergasted that so many of you guys are willing to watch this guy. It's kind of insane. Like, I know I yak a lot, bro. I do post like a lot of videos. But that's because I mean, honestly, it's just generally I'm posting because it's just like stuff I like, right? And I think a lot of people that like have left. Because I think for me, my personal game, right? Yellow, permanent crit rate, crit defense. So these are the same buffs. Or roll. This one's crit rate. This one's a discount rate, so we're actually gonna go with this one. But at least for me, the game that started my channel is the Eminence of Shadow. Because I genuinely could not see many people posting on it. And again, I actually still have to make a. I haven't made this one in literal months. My I can't remember what it's called at this one. It's so long ago, but my monthly updates. I used to do monthly updates, and I haven't done that in so long because I generally kind of forgot about it, and I just never did it. And since again, I've been doing like videos every week. I talk about it. I kind of showcase what like, in my opinion, is decent. How the hell did I end up with 101.09% HP? What the fuck? That's a first. What the hell? Yeah, that's the first time I ever heard. What the? Hey guys, I got an A plus, guys. That's kind of insane, actually. What the fuck? I guess the overheld was kind of good enough for that one. That's kind of funny. Evasion, crit defense, speed. Speed is fine. Overhill, discount. We're gonna go with more discount rate because this is not bad. But also, what are the buffs? I don't know if y'all noticed this, but it feels like the stat buff is a little bit lower. Like that's a little bit strange. I don't know where. Oh, you know what it is? It's because I only got one buff for. That's not it. I'm just crazy. I'm just losing my mind. Yeah, it's because she only got one buff, so it's 5% because it's 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%. Yeah, she only got that one, or level 7 paths or whatever. I can't remember if this was. I think this might have been the bald dude, guys. I can't remember his name for the life of me. Like it's too long. Where like from time to time, like where like characters like pass, right? I don't know if it's Baldy or if it's I believe it should be Baldy. Might need some evasion before we we go to the end of it. Oh my gosh, he got ult really fast. What the fuck? Oh, this is gonna be fun this week. Yeah, this is definitely my ultception team. Ooh, SP boost rate by 40%. That goes hard. Goes pretty hard, and another 40,000 extra damage. This is worthless. This is worthless. This is amazing. I would love some, not crit rate, some evasion food, please. Evasion food. This is not Grand Cross. Goddamn. Let's see. So we have this one. Fine. Oh, I did actually max out Ada. I might test her on in another one if we have another one of these blue sanctuaries. Ooh, chunky. That's chunky damage. Already got ult. Did she get it again? Oh my god, watch this. She actually got it again. Haha, she got it again! Dude, she keeps getting ults. That's actually funny as shit. Healing ult. Good shit. I think there's a cooldown on how fast I can get the extra damage thing. Because I think that's like 500 SP in like a second. Ult again. Yep. I actually would like to see how many stacks of the buffs do I have. Is that 10 or 20? It's kind of nuts. I think last time, because we cleared it really fast, I actually didn't get the chance to. But I know it dealt it. Oh my god. I mean, a single target damage. I don't expect necessarily too much, but I expect a lot of damage cap. Elf, every start of the wave. Races, damage received, multiplied by all allies, further cancels 3 buff effects. Useless, decent. Oh, y'all seeing that damage? That damage is kind of strong and shit. I would like to pause. Hold on. Races damage inflicted, races speed, races shield, crit rate. I thought that wouldn't give me damage cap. That's what it was, right? Is it not? I mean, I know this one is for sure. I mean, we're just ulting and ulting and ulting, man. That's some fun shit right there. I do need some evasion, please. Ready, please. Fuck, bro. We're already pretty much at the maximum amount. I think damage cap might be a little bit better. Ah, and that's a big assumption, by the way. That's a big if we'll hit damage cap. I think we should be hitting it, but I'm not exactly sure, to be honest with you. I want to hold on. I need to see. What is that? A bit much. They're hitting pretty hard right now. It is also 3 instances of damage cap as well. Pop, 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 pop. I'm gonna, before I continue, I need to read what, we're gonna go to saying for read, so let's see what we can get. I would like some evasion, please. Lovely. I'm just gonna one-tap them. Got it. I don't know if that's stacked. But let me see. Yep. Further inflicts 20% damage multiplied by total charge stacked on self. Recovers on SP based on a total charge on self. Oh, it doesn't actually inflict charge. Oh, okay, so I thought it was just like basically indefinite charge. Charge granted on ally recovers on SP boost by 100. Raises attackable allies. Each time you grant charge. I need brightness rain for sure then. I need this one. Because it's fine. I think I'm probably going to get more damage cap out of her because she's actually ulting as very hard. Can charge himself, X2. That is actually pretty additive and is actually doing a lot more. Again, Beta is just ulting a lot, which is kind of where a lot of the damage comes from, but I would like some extra charge. I didn't even realize that her charge did. I thought she granted charge on everybody, but it's not. It just grants herself full charge. Again, mouthful. Oh, by the way, since they're hurting her really fast, she actually gets her 60% damage buff. We do have an health buff as well. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. I mean, we're not even able to use like all the ult charge, bro. The 12 seconds is how much damage we actually ended up doing? At 230,000. It's not too bad. Again, a lot of the damage I think gets lost. Human elf. We're gonna go with this one. Yeah, let's go with this one. This one's pretty decent. No evasion, by the way. We might actually have to do this raw. It might be a little bit dangerous. Look at that ult charge, by the way. Oh, that's chunky, by the way. I like almost killed like Gamma right off the bat. Ayo, it's dead. Alright, lovely. Can we get an innovation feat, please? I believe it's Baldy this time around. Healing boost, overheal, SP discount rate. That's not the worst. We can get... Wait, what do we have? SP boost rate, SP boost rate. We can't heal for shit. We literally, the healing boost is kind of worthless, but at least that's what I think it is. So the discount rate is probably going to be the best thing that we get out of that, but I think the evasion is probably going to be more necessary. Let's grab that one. I believe it's Baldy. It's Baldy. Lord of Baltimore. Let's see how this goes. Like some evasion, so this might not even do anything even then. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that, bro. I believe he's like stealing my ult charge as well. I don't even know if this will heal at all. Oh, wait, maybe it heals. I mean, we're just popping ults, so if it doesn't heal, I'm going to be flabbergasted at that point. It still very well couldn't. We don't know. $380,000 damage. It's dead. Show me Actually, that is a lot of damage, actually. What the fuck? We did the most. Yep, look at that. 1.9. Wait a second. Wait a second. We didn't even get. What the fuck you mean 930,000 damage came from her? What the fuck? Hey, yo, what the? I didn't realize she was like. I didn't even realize she had that hard, bro. My tank did a lot of damage. I mean that genuinely. That's a new record, by the way. That is actually a new record. That's insane. Actually insane. Dude, what the fuck? Wait. Show me her ult, actually. She did not need to actually hit that hard. She hit for half the damage that, What the fuck is her ult, bro? Chocolate Amour. Recovers on HP, further raises attack by 50% for 15 seconds. Inflicts 500% damage on a single enemy. I'm sorry, what? How the fuck were you hitting so hard? I think it's because you were critting every time. Maybe. That's maybe. Dude, my tank does damage. That's... Bro, what is it with tanks and doing damage? I'm sorry, they were outclassing my... I mean, granted, Alpha was kind of knocked out for, like, a lot of the match, so... I noticed that. She was, like, knocked. She wasn't getting any value out of that. But that was kind of funny. I guess that was an interesting fight. I think, yeah, cause do we have the weekly summon? Yeah, we have the weekly summon. So let's actually see if we can get someone on that. Maybe we get something, maybe we don't. It's a pretty decent place to get it. I think last week I kind of completely forgot to do this one because it was just so absolutely like mad last week and just flabbergasted about how difficult. Because again, it does not compare. Last week and this week does not compare with difficulty. Like, there was no need for last week to be that hard. Because, like, yeah, what this is me my own title, right? Sanctuary Sunday, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, chumpflation is what I called it. My characters were getting, like, dogged on. I have never felt like any, like, again, it's been pretty consistent, and again, you can use the characters that they're like giving you for helping hand. However, it's not a you can use them, it's that you should use them now. It's not a should you, it's not a could you or should you, it's a you should. Again, I don't understand why they're doing like the difficulty so high. Even though this content, I don't think most people actually do their Sanctuary, because again, this, to me, just on the beginning of the week, already took me about half an hour. Granted, you can skip most of this. The problem starts during the third floor, which by itself could probably take you about half the time just on its own. This is the third floor. Again, you need to repeat this multiple times. I think you should be able to just, if you clear floor 1, clear floor 2, the first week, right? I should be able to just insta-clear floor 1 and floor 2, right? This should just auto-clear. We have the auto button. We have the auto-clear button for that reason, bro. I don't need to do that again. Like, if I clear it once, let me just auto-clear it, bro. Like, if we need to reroll, like, buffs, let me get a pick of choice. It's a little bit miserable in some of the stuff. I mean, they pan out time with, like, dailies already. Like, I think they're pretty brain-dead dailies as well. They're again, you can do most of them in, like, the same screen, practically. By the way, don't forget to claim these. I haven't gotten all of them, because I'm still, like, doing these, but you get a free Epsilon, I believe. I thought you did. Oh, you know what? No, actually, she left. I forgot to make a video on that one, I guess. But make sure to claim your Shadowfish shards. I don't know if you're getting a new, equipment soon. We might be. Hang on. Yeah, Super Nana is kind of fine. Up this on craftable. Can I sort them by where they're implemented? Yeah, so she has a new one. Yeah, I know every single time you do go one. Oh, I did see a lot of comments, by the way, that she's pretty bad, apparently. Her SS plus gear is kind of underwhelming. And I think it is. I think it just works for a little bit of extra damage. I think the extra 1,000 damage, I think is probably better not in PvP, which is kind of mildly, not mildly, actually, it's pretty bad. It's probably more usable in PvE content than anything. If you want to hit multiple times, it's pretty good. Again, multiple instance ultimates are better on PvE content than on PvP, because more often than not, you want to just kill everything off the bat. I think it's fine as PvE content, but she was originally meant to be like basically a 1v1 character. I believe she was probably one of the best in Dark Knight Duel. I haven't even touched this thing at all. I considered it. I haven't been wanting to. Like I think in my opinion, this has been pretty mediocre. And for the difficulty, it's not great. Effective role support. What is this? Tournament regulation. What? Alright, the first thing is you. Oh, my ears. Well, the audio hopefully didn't get messed up. We'll finish it up here, but yeah, no. Oh, look at that! Look at that Ada art, bro. Haunting me. That you need to summon 200 times for that one, basically. 100 technically, but that's beside the point. But yeah, no. Watch out for a new video possibly coming out. I will be going more and study the shadow base. I haven't discovered all its secrets. And I had somebody again. I think it was a fair comment on what I haven't done, because there is private room for alpha, private room for beta, one for Sid as well. I don't know if there's some. Yeah, there's some that haven't been unlocked yet. I don't know when they're gonna unlock them, but private room. You don't have enough unable to level up. But let me double check that one. But I'll check that on my own time. Again, hope you guys enjoy this. Again, it's a Sunday. It's a last day on Sunday. I'm tired. Oh, this month has been just grindy. Not necessarily, not even boring, just disappointing on other games. I think Eminence Shadow Master Brun has just been like cluttered up. It's given decent awards. A little bit annoyed at last week still, but it is what it is. Again, I don't expect my characters to be good for the duration of the entirety of the year, because again, some of them are old as shit. However, I do expect them to be playable to a certain degree. But anyway, that's besides the point. Have a good one, stay solid, and again, have a good rest of your week, and bye-bye.